Hey, who knows? But indeed, it is a very salty affair. This morning, we have Michael Olivier in the kitchen. Good morning, Mr. Michael.
Good morning, sir.
You well?
Yes, thank you. And you?
Good. Can't complain. All right,
Excellent.
so as we established, it's all about salt this morning. Now, there's a lot of different kind of salt here. Definitely not my expertise right here, so I'm hoping you can help us, right? So,
Yes.
I mean, what type of salts do you use in cooking and when and how does it work?
Well, I think most people use this kind of salt.
That's the most general one, yes.
Yeah, and it's iodinated, so it's good for you because a lot of our people don't get enough iodine in their diet.
That's it. And I just have to give a quick mention as well, because that is on special at Pick n Pay. You can earn triple Smart Shopper points with buying the Cerebos Salt 1 kilogram flask, and that's up until the 24th of June. So get down there, get that salt for you. All right.
And then you also have what they call a vegetable salt,
yes,
which in fact is dried yeast, celery, and some salt as well. So if you want to really cut down on your salt usage, that's the sort of thing that you have to use. Then here we've got a little variety of salts. Here are some salt crystals, and these are quite coarse. This you can use for sort of salting fish, etc. before you pop it in the fridge. Just firms the fish up nicely, and you can put that into casseroles and stews, etc. And here we have, this is sort of flake salt.
Is that yours? That's not sea salt, eh?
This is sea salt.
Oh, is it sea salt?
This is sea salt, and it's dried. It's dried on plates. You can see there's a sort of a nice shape to it.
Yeah.
Dried on plates, pure, and has this most amazing sort of burst of
I find sea salt
of flavour.
Very salt compared to other salts. Yeah, if you can put it like that
and
way.
You've got to be careful when you add this kind of salt because the pieces are all different sizes and they don't all dissolve.
You might have just a burst of salt in your mouth.
Absolutely. And then here you have smoked salt. Now here, if you say a dish with smoked fish, for argument's sake, this will just accentuate the flavour. And all that, you can smell the smoke there.
You can smell that smokiness coming out there. Yeah.
All they do is they just simply smoke it in sort of smoke from oak, usually over a fire of some sort, and that is another flavour aspect.
Let me guess, the pink salt.
Yes.
Himalayan crystal salt.
Absolutely.
That's the one I know.
Yeah. Now these you can get in Australia. You get Murray River salt as well. Also this lovely colour, and this is just from natural minerals that occur in the water, and also, as you can see, quite big flakes.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful when using this that you don't over-salt. But
I mean, you do get them in a grinder as well. Yeah.
Absolutely. And then this I brought along because this is quite an unusual one. You can't really get this kind of salt here. Yeah. It's called grey salt, and it's from the French salt marshes from the coast there. So the reason that it's that colour is because there are lots of sort of minerals and things in the salt.
Very, very interesting.
So these kind of salts have extra sort of minerals and substances in them, which this one doesn't. But as we say, most people use this.
Cool. But you're going to be cooking for us later. Just quickly, what are we making?
We're doing a dish which is a hake dish with a sort of sweet, sour raisin and onion sauce on top.
All right. And which salt are you going to be using?
We're going to be using this one here.
Ah, that one, the actual sea salt. All right, guys, stay tuned. We're going to take a quick ad break. When we come back, of course, we'll test your knowledge and see if you can walk away with that vital 350 Rand hamper, and we'll be cooking up a storm. Don't go anywhere. Stay with Espresso and SABC3.